What's up, guys? This video is going to be a little different. It's not a normal vlog. Just something that I was thinking about the other day. Uh, I don't even... Motorcycles. I don't even know why I was thinking about it, but it's just something that hit me in right here was what I would tell myself if I ever met my 20-year-old self. Everybody's different. Everybody would tell their 20-year-old self something different. So I asked a couple of fellow YouTubers what they thought about that. So let's see what Jaybirds House says.
Alright, I got asked to do this collab here, and the question is, if I could have a conversation with myself at 20 years old, what would I tell myself? And it's kind of tough. Mr. Daren Hillhouse is the one who is putting this together, and I've really thought long and hard about this, and I guess what I would tell myself is to not be so afraid. That's one of the most important things. I mean, since I've been 20 years old, I have made multiple mistakes, okay? But I have learned from those mistakes, and I thank God that I was smart enough to learn from those mistakes and to better myself as a person as time went by. But one of the things that always held me back from doing almost anything that I wanted to do was fear. Fear of what other people thought, fear of not being good enough, fear of things like that. So that is the main thing that I would tell myself. If I could have a conversation with myself, at my 20-year-old self, that's what I would tell him. Work on getting rid of the fear. Just do it. People are gonna be negative, and people are gonna talk about you when you're doing something. And no matter whether you do it or not, those people are. If somebody's gonna talk about you behind your back in a negative way, they're going to do it anyway, no matter what you're doing. No matter what good you do, they're going to talk about it because it's their problem, not yours. And I didn't realize that at 20 years old, so I would definitely tell myself that. There's a couple of good jobs that I had when I was young, and I would tell myself, don't quit those jobs, but that's not what happened, and I can't go back and tell myself that. So like I said, that's just part of the learning curve. You learn from your mistakes. I believe that. So there you go, Mr. Hillhouse. That's exactly what I would tell myself, is to not be afraid. So there you go, man. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.
Don't be afraid. I love that Jaybird mentioned that is don't be afraid. That's definitely one thing that I would tell myself at 20 years old. Also, the other thing I was thinking is have more confidence in yourself. I went through my high school and my early adult years. I wasn't very confident in myself. I was afraid of what other people thought. It definitely could have been better if I'd not worried about that stuff. Not what's the word I'm looking for? Not dwelled on that. So don't worry about what other people think, and have confidence in yourself, man. Do what makes you happy. Do what you want to do. Don't worry about others. So the other person that I asked for some help with this was someone named Cayla Mohr. Let's see what she said.
Hi everyone. Okay, so this is a collaboration video, my part of it. First one I've ever done, so if you have to edit this out, go for it. Anyways, I'm going to do a letter to my 20-year-old self. So For those of you that don't know, I am 32 years old, about 5 months away from being 33. So if I were to talk to my 30-year-old self, I would tell her that being a mother is going to be one of your biggest challenges that you have ever faced. That not only is it your biggest challenge, but it is also the most rewarding, and probably your most life-saving. And you don't realize it at the time, but your kids are actually your saving grace, because without them, who knows where you would have ended up. You made a lot of horrible mistakes, and though you didn't want to be a mother, it's probably the greatest gift that you have ever been given. These kids are everything, and they mean the world to you, and you mean the world to them. Also, follow your dreams and go to college earlier than you did, because it's okay. You know, not everyone's gonna like you, but don't sit back and wait for people to like you just because you want to know what what it's like to be accepted. It's okay to not be accepted, and it's I don't know how to explain it. You don't want to let your passions just go away because you're so afraid that people are going to look at you and say the things that they said to you when you were in grade school and middle school and high school. It's okay to go after your passions. You're good at archaeology, you're good at anthropology, and run with it. And don't wait. Don't wait. My 20-year-old self was scared of everything. I was never truly accepted because I'm autistic and I'm kind of on the weird side, and that's okay. I would tell myself that it's okay to be different, and it's okay that that you're good at things like anthropology and archaeology. It makes you who you are, and it's different, and it's okay. It's okay to be a young mom, and it's hard, and life is going to be hard, and you just got to keep pushing through, and you can't let your medical problems get in your way. That's one thing that I have always done, is I battle my medical problems, and then I get nervous, and then I get scared, and then I give up. You don't ever want to give up. It's not worth giving up. So that's what I would tell my 20-year-old self if I were to be able to talk to her again. I just hope that those that are young that watch this realize that no matter how bad life gets, that you just have to keep pushing forward, and it's worth it. It's always, always worth it. So thank you for watching this, and I love you guys. Bye.
So that's what Cayla thought. I love the honesty, and I love her heart and her passion where that is. The main thing that I took away from that, other than her honesty and how she felt, was don't be afraid. The reason that I was thinking about this, and the reason I wanted to make this video, is as much as it would be nice, as nice as it would be to go back, tell your 20-year-old things, all of these things, unfortunately you can't. We don't have any Doc Brown with a DeLorean around, so that's not possible. But what we can say, and I love that Cayla mentioned this, is to keep pushing forward, because that's something that I've tried to do in my life. Ever since I started this YouTube journey, I've had battles, or I've had struggles, I've had parts where I wish I started early. I wish I started at 20 years old, but I didn't. I can't go back and start. I just got to start where I'm at, and all I can do is push forward. And so the fact that Cayla mentioned that was awesome. So as nice as it would be to go back and talk to our earlier children, or our earlier selves, we can't. We can only start from where we're at, and go from there and keep pushing forward. But to those of you that are 20, and those of you that are younger, figure out what you want in life and go after it. Don't let anyone tell you you can or can't do it. If you want it bad enough, figure out how to get it and go for it. Like Cayla said, keep pushing forward. So thank you all for watching this video. Please go take a few minutes and check out Jaybirds House and Cayla's channel. I'll link them in the description. Thank you both for participating in this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share it with others that you feel might benefit from this. Leave a comment. Let us know how you're feeling, what you thought. And if you want, you can hit that subscribe button. It would be greatly appreciated. So thank you so much. You guys truly are amazing. I mean that. You guys have an awesome day.